from Boggo Road.
This is just from Boggo. We'll try the other ones, so we can.
So that's a silent room. Nobody was in there. We were on the other side of the prison, and there was nobody around there at all. These were ones that this was left, and then this third one is where we're actually interacting.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's get that one going. It kind of sounds like you got some sort of weird vampire kind of creature just sitting there wanting to suck your blood.
We were at the vampire ball at the weekend.
Well, this could have been a ghost who was like, I went to the vampire ball as well, drank too much alcohol, now I'm dead. And so
the living dead.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the last one. We'll check this one out.
If it is you sound pretty desperate to get a message across, but you're not answering any questions.
That's creepy.
If it is you sound pretty desperate to get a message across, but you're not answering any questions.
So the background to that is we were sitting in one of the warden's rooms, and it's known to have this warden who was murdered by one of the prisoners, and we all heard a big bang, and the person who was the host, he said that, and I had the recorder sitting on the table. We were all in silence. We didn't hear any response, but when I listened back, it sounds like what? What does it sound like?
It sounds like I think I hear keys and some banging doors.
What about the voice? Did you hear a voice?
Not much.
Oh, play it again.
Which one? Number 3?
Yeah, number 3.
Okay.
What did you think, Sam? Listen.
Let's really try and analyze this, guys. Here we go.
If it is you sound pretty desperate to get a message across, but you're not answering any questions.
There were keys.
Okay, I heard it that time.
Listening.
If it is you sound pretty desperate to get a message across, but you're not answering any questions.
What did they say?
I don't know. What do you think he says? What did he say?
I can hear the keys.
You can't hear the answer?
I thought I heard an obscenity once. The first time through.
Well, the way I see, this is the thing with EVPs, it's all open to interpretation. But he says, look, we want you to interact with us or something. Yeah. Can you give us a response? And he goes, I am.
I'm going to see.
Listen.
Now that I know that what you think he's saying.
See, obviously I didn't want to tell you what I heard, but that's what I heard.
Right, let's see if he says that.
If it is you sound pretty desperate to get a message across, but you're not answering any questions.
What do you think?
There's something
and
there.
And it has to be really close to the microphone, because, as I say, the microphone, he was on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it was right next to the thing. And he says, you're not giving us any responses. And he goes, I am.
Wow.
And it's the same voice that is in the other ones as well. And, I've, as I say,
it sounds
it's
creepy.
open
like
to interpretation, but...
And I'm like...
But there's the history,
that still is
so
creepy.
What you've got to do
even if there shouldn't be anything there, let alone something that sounds like a vampire.
You mix it with the story of the warden, where it was, people who've heard him marching up and down, the jingle of the keys. Now, those keys, we didn't hear any of that, like the key noises or anything. There was nothing at the time, because when I contacted him afterwards, because we didn't know there was being any responses, and he was like, no, there was nothing there. And I said, yeah, because I was writing down if we had heard anything, because when you make a recording, if you hear somebody bang or somebody do that, you say bang. so that when you listen back, you know that that's something that we've done, that somebody who's been present has done. So they're just examples, and as I say, open to interpretation, but to me, it definitely sounds like a response saying, I am.
I thought I heard an obscenity.
Did you? What did you?
That's you.
Oh, well, that's even better then. If I would love that, if that was the case.
Well, but from this from Simon, does it sound like it would be a nice sort of energy?
Well, it's not really a nice area, is it, where they are?
Well, that's what I'm thinking, but it doesn't sound like a nice sort of presence. Like it's.
In all the investigations that we've done and that I've done as well, we've had a lot of people freak out and carry on about things, but we've never had anything happen to us. Never anything.
Well, I have.
I've never.
Many
had
times I have.
They just like your blonde hair, Gemma.
No, I've been at a house. I was at a friend's house in the UK visiting, and she lives in a 17th century house that has staircases that are almost vertical. And she was really scared, and she said, "Look, I need you to come over." When I went over to visit, she said, "You've got to come round, tell me if there's something here, because I'm hearing things. I've got little kids. I'm worried." So I went over. I went up the stairs to the landing where they say, and I was inciting it. So what I do is I say, "Come on, where are you? Interact with me. I know there's something here." I could feel something there.
In classic Australian slang, you're egging it on.
Yes, I was egging it on. I was, and I deserved everything I got. So I'm standing at the top of these really steep stairs, and there's an enormous mirror at the top of the stairs. So I'm facing this mirror, and I'm thinking, what a stupid thing. The last thing I would want is to see myself going up and down the stairs all the time.
Why would you put a mirror
it's
there?
like a vanity thing, and I would just be like, oh, I
This is
really
from
wouldn't want to
another
see
time.
that. So I'm standing there thinking that, and I'm saying, come on, I know you're there, or are you scared? It's a bit ridiculous and sounds childish, but it often works. Straight away, I felt this energy. Now, I'm looking in the mirror. Behind me was a wall. So I'm standing in the wall, and there's the staircase directly in front of me. I'm looking in the mirror. Suddenly, I felt this massive whoosh, this energy hit me from behind. Now I'm looking, so there's nothing there. I can see there's nothing there. Yeah. And it pushes me all the way down the stairs. All the way, a massive. So it didn't feel like hands, but it felt like a big energy, and it forced me down those stairs. Wow. Fast. I've also had things thrown at me. In the haunted house, I had I was throwing balls of paper around because I was writing a thesis, and suddenly I turned round, and these 3 balls of paper came flying at me, at my face, bang, 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 straight into my face, and I was like, "Whoa, this is spooky." So I run into the kitchen. And I'm thinking, right, I need a cup of tea. I'm English. I have to make myself a cup of tea. Any crisis, have a cup of tea. So I put the kettle on, and I was just standing there thinking, wow, I'm a bit scared. And then the cupboard, this enormous cupboard, the cupboards that are attached to the wall, came out at me, didn't fall, came out off the wall at me, turned, and then tipped. And this is the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. And all of everything, all the cups and saucers and everything tipped on me, and then it turned again and set itself down. So we've got the wall there, and it tipped here, and this is a massive old cupboard, tipped all over me and set itself down. I was scared, and I ran out of the house, and below me is a post office. This is an old place that I lived in the UK, and I told them all about it, and said, "Oh yeah, we know about all that sort of stuff."
Happens all the time.
I got the landlord to come straight round, because he was a local, and check the walls, because I wanted verification. All the plugs and everything were all still there. The setting was there, and as I say, it was at least 2 or 3, 4 meters even away from it. And he said, "Well, how could that have happened?"
But yeah, it sounds like a lot of stuff is about frequency. And Simon, I definitely have to say that you can pick up those frequencies amazingly. So what are you doing these days? Are you still doing a lot of ghost hunting?
We still do investigations. It's just been a while between going out. So at the moment, I haven't been out for a while doing any, but yeah, it's good when we go out and do the investigations.
Has he got anything around him?
No.
That's what I want to know.
No.
No? There's nothing around there?
No. Well, I haven't picked up.
What about Steve? Is there anything around
tonight,
him?
No.
Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. So we're getting close to the end. We have to wrap it up. So Gemma, what's happening? How can people get in contact with you? if they want to do any sort of ghost hunts at their houses?
Well, we'd be
how do they get in touch with you?
we'd be interested in doing it. We could contact me just nixfullmoon@gmail.com, and I do the Witching Hour on 4ZZZ. You can listen to it on 4ZZZFM.org.au. That's on a Saturday night, but you can stream it at any time.
Awesome. Bring along Steve. Steve, how can people contact you if they want to get in touch with you?
Same.
Same deal. Awesome. And Simon, how can people get in contact with you if they want some psychic stuff done?
You do readings, don't you?
Yeah. They could probably go through my Facebook, Simon Xavier, and it's got a logo of a triangle with a little round circle on it. And yeah, you'd see it as soon as it comes up. It's got that image.
It's like the Horcrux from Harry Potter.
We actually have the same symbol. It's something we both drew the same symbol since we were little. So we think that there's something, whether it was accessing the same Akashic records, or we've been abducted together, or we've been reincarnated
You could be
together.
past life lovers. Yes, I said that. Okay, it's been a fantastic talk.
Not my type.
Not your type. Oh, not your type. Uh-oh.
Not this time round, anyway.
Maybe next life. Maybe next life. Well, this has been amazing, actually. We've gone pretty much everywhere, and it's an amazing travel that we've taken.
Journey.
We've had some poltergeists in the building. We've said hello to the Briz Ghost, and it's been an amazing welcome to our fun house. And this is the Conscious Wisdom Podcast. If you want to get in touch with us, please leave a message on our Twitter or Facebook, and go to Late Night Media/CW Pod. Leave a message. You can get all the links there, new live streams up there, links to everything, and wait out, because we're soon going to be television, and our YouTube page is going to be up soon, so keep posted, and see us on Facebook. But we'll see you guys soon. I'm Kris R. Anderson, and have fun. Catch you next week.